28-year-old is in custody, and this is just the latest in his legal troubles. He's scheduled to appear in a Baltimore Circuit Court.
Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that...
Why you retiring?
Trash. What changed? What made you?
Trash. Garbage.
Gervonta Davis's career appears to have come to an unexpected end after a shocking downfall. Once a dominant force in boxing, his latest controversy and setback have left fans devastated and his future uncertain. Davis's announcement of retirement at such a young age has left many in disbelief, questioning why he would walk away in his prime with so much potential still ahead. His decision has raised numerous questions, leaving fans wondering about the future of one of the sport's brightest stars.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Gervonta Tank Davis embarked on his professional boxing journey on February 22, 2013. At the tender age of 18, his debut fight against Daisy Williams at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C. ended in a first-round knockout victory, signaling the arrival of a promising new talent in the boxing arena.
Give me the hand, I'll catch the jam. Good, catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it with the hand, bro. I don't touch it.
You wanna do it? Wanna do it? Tank first, man. You fighting that?
I don't think so. Come right. Go on, right. You roll down here from the roll down. Bring me one for a whistle drum. Ooh, bring it to the corner. Get it in there. You gotta step closer. There you go. Do it again. Swivel right over there.
To fully commit to his boxing aspiration, Davis made the difficult decision to drop out of school. Recognizing the importance of education, he later earned his GED, demonstrating his dedication not only to the sport, but also to personal growth and development.
I went back to school, that's for me. So when I went back to school, because I dropped out because I was missing a lot of days because I was in tournaments and stuff like that, or I was fighting when I'm not in tournaments, and then it started pushing me more away from school.
In the early stages of his career, Davis benefited from the mentorship and support of established boxing figures like Adrian Broner. Broner's connections and influence in the boxing community provided Davis with valuable exposure and opportunities, helping to elevate his profile in the competitive world of professional boxing.
You my brother, and I see something, I'm gonna call and check up on you, see if everything works. Or if it ain't right and I feel like you should be over here, I'm gonna let you know. And that's just all it was. That's my baby brother. You know, he called and shit. That's what it was. And now we here.
Is y'all relationship the same in that way? Like, cause Calvin said that yesterday too. He was like that. There was a point where he was like, when Tank first got around you, he didn't want to leave. He was like, we had to track Tank down. Like, yo, where the fuck is he? Why he don't want to come back? Is it still that same type of energy like with y'all?
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm just saying, like, now that Tank is like the face of boxing, right? So sometimes, you know, when a nigga gets some clout and they get some money, it's like shit change.
See, one thing about him, why I respect him so much, because even though he's where he at right now in the sport and in the cash cow of the sport right now, he still look at me as big bro. He still look at me as big bro, and he still respect me as big bro, and our relationship.
Another pivotal figure in Davis's career was the legendary Floyd Mayweather Jr. Mayweather took Davis under his wing, offering guidance and support that extended beyond the ring. Their relationship was so close that Davis referred to Mayweather as a big brother. As a gesture of this bond, Mayweather gifted Davis a $60,000 Jeep, symbolizing their strong connection and Mayweather's investment in Davis's success.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, "I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready." So I was out eating, so I was like, "Okay, I'm ready now." So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, you know, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother, so he, like a father figure and stuff like that, he took me in, and, you know, he been treating me good since I knew him. You know, he been, not only in the boxing, like, working with me on boxing, he showed me, like, the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him, and I love him forever for that.
From the very beginning, Coach Calvin Ford has been a cornerstone in Davis's boxing journey, serving as his trainer and mentor. Ford's consistent guidance and coaching have been instrumental in shaping Davis into the formidable boxer he is today. Their enduring partnership stands as a testament to the importance of trust and loyalty in achieving long-term success in sports.
Well-being as well as your boxing progress, who you have been invested with from the outset. Tank has been with Coach Calvin Ford since he was, I think 8 or 9, which is crazy. And the relationship that those two have is an enormous factor. Tank trusts Coach Calvin to give him the right advice, and that has been proven to be a good position, a good place to put your trust, because as of yet, he hasn't given any bad advice. He's very calm in the corner. He knows when to tell Tank to turn it up. He gives him understandable advice, and he gives him very simple advice in the corner. At the gym, he obviously works him hard. He gets the best out of him.
The year 2024 marked a significant high point in Davis's career. His performances in the ring captivated audiences, and his popularity soared to new heights. Davis's combination of power, speed, and charisma endeared him to fans worldwide, solidifying his status as one of boxing's most exciting talents. Despite his success, opinions about Davis's standing in the boxing world vary. Some critics argue that he is overrated by casual fans, who may not fully grasp the sport's intricacies, while others believe he is underrated by boxing purists who recognize the depth of his skill set.
When he fought Isaac Cruz, he was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene. And I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like, right, even in the fight, I knew that I had him. You know,
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
A point of contention among analysts is the quality of Davis's opponents. Some suggest that his promotional team has strategically selected fights that favor him, limiting his exposure to more formidable challenges. To truly cement his legacy, critics advocate for Davis to face champions in other divisions, particularly those in the 135 pounds and 140 pounds weight classes, thereby proving his mettle against the best in the sport.
All right. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, just a couple of days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, you know, just to be back, you know, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
Action-packed fight. Off of what he's saying. He's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action. To do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They have also come under scrutiny. His use of enthusiastic, sometimes polarizing language when discussing other fighters has been labeled as fanboy behavior by some observers.
For sure. Do you think that's gonna be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you feel like that's
him on game, but
but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I touched him with 16-ounce gloves on, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounce. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him. Yeah, I seen Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin in here.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
they go.
We can get him.
Okay.
I guarantee you won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Okay. All right. Listen, I thought one of the other things that was interesting, them 6 or 7 fights, I saw the dude Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's one of them guys now. He doing different stuff in boxing. The Turkish dude that put in the Saudi Arabian cars, and he said, yo, Tank, come over here. He was like, yo, you need to send 2 Ferraris before I even...
He criticized Frank Martin's skills, pointing out flaws in his defense, offense, and overall technique. He dismissed Martin's power, claiming it wasn't anything special. Tank argued that Martin lacks proper defensive movement, highlighting that he never truly slips punches, but instead backs away and moves around without solid technique.
When he fought Isaac Cruz, he was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene. And I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Even in the fight, I knew that I had him.
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, he actually can hit, when his punches was, hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
Davis confidently called out esteemed fighters like Vasyl Lomachenko and Shocker Stevenson, declaring his desire to face them all. This assertiveness reflects his pride in his abilities and his eagerness to take on top-tier competition, signaling his intent to further establish his dominance in the boxing world.
The best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of character when it comes to the mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do a left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
You're gonna have some music on that bit, ain't it?
Fame. He has also encountered the accompanying challenges of success, the increased scrutiny, criticism, and pressure that come with being in the spotlight have introduced new stressors, testing his resilience and ability to navigate the complexities of a high-profile career.
Why you retiring?
Trash. What changed? What made you shit?
Trash, garbage. I don't care about doubts, and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that.
That's why I don't want to box no more.
Then you start losing your love for boxing. What happened?
I want to do therapy, right? It will lose the fire that I have inside me.
Fair enough.
However, as he faced various personal and professional challenges, his perspective shifted. He began expressing disillusionment with the sport, referring to boxing as trash and stating that he no longer cares about titles or accolades. This change of heart has led him to consider stepping away from the ring earlier than anticipated.
Everyone to see, on whether it's on social media, whether it's the comments that are being made by both men. Gervonta Davis reacted to, Floyd Mayweather explaining why he did a press conference on the same day that, Gervonta had a press conference, and he said they offered him $1 million for that particular press conference, and Michael Benson reported this, and Gervonta Davis quoted the tweet and said "lol" on top of it, because Gervonta Davis apparently was quoted saying that it doesn't matter how much money a man has, he can still be jealous. Like, why Floyd would be jealous of Gervonta Davis? Gervonta Davis, I like Gervonta Davis. I think he's a very exciting talent, very good fighter.
He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always a be love for Floyd Mayweather.
The tension has taken a toll on Davis. He has become increasingly aggressive and vocal about his desire to retire, emphasizing his need for relaxation and therapy. At a relatively young age, Davis acknowledges the importance of mental health and the necessity of stepping back to focus on his well-being, even if it means leaving the sport he once loved.
Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere. Some people just go away and be.
But you specifically?
Me? First of all, I get a camp house, out here. Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home.
Behind Davis's contemplation of retirement, some believe he may be experiencing boredom. Having faced and defeated many of the opponents he set out to conquer, others suggest that the pressures and demands of the sport have led to burnout, prompting his desire to step away.
How you feel about Floyd and Tank beefing online?
I seen a little bit. I like both guys, so it's like, I know Gervonta has his issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego where he wants to be the man on top, and Gervonta's trying to get on top, but it seems like he has to get from under Floyd because Floyd's a big man. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. It kind of reminds me of me and my son. Like, I kind of like got myself away and let him do his own thing and let him have his own glory, his own glory, his own life. You know what I'm saying? So me being there all the time will shadow over all this stuff. Sometimes. Not intentionally. I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm not trying to be like, I don't care about him. I want him to be the best. But me being too close to him all the time takes away a little bit of his shadow, a little bit of his shine. So I need to be, I'm still going to tell him everything he needs to know. I'll get in the ring with him, spar with him, do all kinds of stuff. But he has his own coach, he has his own manager, he has his own team, he has his own family, he has his own, his own stuff.
That Davis is grappling with complex emotions as he considers his future. Despite his inclination toward retirement, Davis has expressed a desire to face 3 specific opponents before hanging up his gloves.
What do you think is the minimum weight of someone that could beat you in a fight?
Minimum weight?
Yeah. Say someone's like 250.
Yeah, probably like 250, 220 or some shit like that.
With no experience?
Yes, sir.
Someone with no experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hell no. They gotta have experience to beat me.
No, but like a 300 guy, no experience. You think you can beat him?
I'm whooping that ass. I'm whooping that ass for sure.